It's Thursday, January 25th. Welcome to the AI Factor. I'm Noah Wave, your guide on this exciting journey through today's news. In today's news roundup, the 2024 presidential election rematch between Donald Trump and Joe Biden intensifies as both candidates actively campaign. Trump leads in key states, posing a challenge for Biden, who recently secured an endorsement from the United Auto Workers. Biden's campaign undergoes a shakeup, deploying top White House aides to Delaware. In other political news, the Supreme Court temporarily rules in favor of the federal government in the Texas Biden administration legal battle over razor wire at the U.S. Mexico border. Texas Governor Greg Abbott remains defiant. Meanwhile, Arizona GOP Chair Jeff DeWit resigns amid controversy over a leaked bribe offer. The FAA allows Boeing Max 9 aircraft to potentially resume flying, but restricts production expansion. On a different note, Microsoft achieves a significant milestone with a $3 trillion market valuation, emerging as the world's most valuable company. Are you ready for a deep dive into the AI factor? The highly anticipated rematch between former President Donald Trump and President Joe Biden is set to take place this November, as both candidates gear up for the 2024 presidential election. The race has been closely watched by the public, with many eager to see how the two candidates will fare against each other in a second showdown. Trump and Biden have been focusing on their respective campaign efforts. Trump has been busy meeting with key political figures and attending events in crucial swing states, while Biden has been working on building support among various demographics and addressing the concerns of the American people. President Biden has secured a significant endorsement from the United Auto Workers Union, which is likely to provide a boost to his re-election campaign. This endorsement comes as Biden faces a potential rematch against former President Donald Trump in the 2024 presidential election. Biden's campaign has also undergone a shakeup, with two top aides from the White House being sent to Delaware to beef up his 2024 team. This move signals a shift in focus for the Biden campaign as it prepares for the upcoming election. The outcome of this rematch is still uncertain, as both candidates have their own strengths and weaknesses. However, it is clear that the race will be closely contested, with both Trump and Biden vying for the support of the American public. Donald Trump has been leading Joe Biden in several key states, including Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, and Pennsylvania. According to a poll by the New York Times and Siena College, Biden trails Trump in these states, which were crucial in the 2020 election. In Georgia, a recent poll by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, AJC, showed that Trump has a significant lead over Biden in a hypothetical rematch, with 45% of the vote compared to Biden's 37%. Similarly, in Michigan, a poll by the Detroit News and WDIV-TV found that Trump leads Biden by 46% to 40%. In Nevada, a poll by the Nevada Independent and OH Predictive Insights showed that Trump leads Biden by 46% to 43%. And in Pennsylvania, a poll by the Philadelphia Inquirer and Franklin and Marshall College found that Trump leads Biden by 47% to 43%. These results suggest that Biden may face an uphill battle in these crucial states in a potential rematch with Trump in the 2024 presidential election. However, it is important to note that polls are just a snapshot in time and that the election is still several years away, so these results could change. In the ongoing legal battle between Texas and the Biden administration, the Supreme Court has temporarily ruled in favor of the federal government, allowing border agents to remove razor wire installed by Texas at the U.S. Mexico border. This ruling came after the Biden administration argued that the wire was interfering with federal agents' ability to perform their duties. Despite the ruling, Texas Governor Greg Abbott remains defiant and has vowed to continue to defend Texas's constitutional authority to secure the border. In response to the Supreme Court's decision, Texas officials have been posting photos of state National Guard soldiers and troopers adding more razor wire along the Rio Grande in Eagle Pass. The fight over the razor wire is not over, and the larger legal battle between Texas and the Biden administration is still ongoing. The Supreme Court's ruling is only a temporary victory for the Biden administration, and the underlying lawsuit continues.
There are very powerful people who want to keep you out.
I know they do.
But they're willing to put their money where their mouth is in a big way. So, this conversation you never had. Is there a number at which
I can be bought?
not be bought?
That's what it's about.
You can take a pause for a couple of years.
No.
And then go right back to what you're doing.
No.
Arizona GOP chair Jeff DeWit has resigned from his position following the release of a leaked audio recording that allegedly shows him offering a bribe to former gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake. The recording, first reported by the Daily Mail, has sparked controversy and calls for his resignation. In the recording, DeWit can be heard discussing a potential job offer and financial incentives with Lake in an attempt to persuade her to not run for the U.S. Senate. This has led to accusations of corruption and unethical behavior, prompting many to demand his resignation. DeWit, who has been the chair of the Arizona Republican Party since January 2023, announced his resignation on Wednesday, stating that he was stepping down to avoid further distraction and to allow the party to focus on its mission. He also claimed that the recording was selectively edited and taken out of context. The resignation has sent shockwaves through the Republican Party in Arizona, with many expressing disappointment and concern over the allegations. The party will now have to search for a new chair to lead them into the 2024 election cycle. The Federal Aviation Administration recently made a decision regarding the Boeing Max 9 aircraft, which had been grounded due to safety concerns. The FAA has now allowed the Max 9 jets to potentially resume flying after a thorough review of safety issues. However, it has imposed a prohibition on further production expansion of the aircraft. The FAA's decision is based on the determination that necessary fixes have been implemented to address the safety concerns and allow the aircraft to fly again. Nonetheless, the FAA is adopting a cautious approach to prevent potential future issues. Airlines operating the Max 9 can resume flights once they complete required inspections and repairs. However, Boeing is restricted from increasing production of the Max 9 or any other Max aircraft until the FAA is satisfied that all safety issues have been fully resolved. This FAA decision aims to balance the resumption of Max 9 flights for airlines while prioritizing passenger and crew safety. Ongoing monitoring and collaboration with Boeing will continue to ensure that necessary safety improvements are implemented. In a separate incident, the FAA is investigating an occurrence involving a Delta Airlines Boeing 757 at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. The aircraft lost its front nose wheel during taxiing for departure to Bogota, Colombia. The passengers and crew were safely evacuated, and the aircraft was replaced, resuming the flight the next day. This incident adds to Boeing's challenges, as the company is already under scrutiny following an emergency landing by an Alaska Airlines flight due to a door plug issue. The FAA is actively investigating both incidents, with the Boeing 737 MAX 9 grounded for inspections. While Delta Airlines has not disclosed the cause of its incident, the affected plane returned to service the following day. The FAA's investigation is ongoing, and further information will be provided as it becomes available. Microsoft has achieved a significant milestone by reaching a $3 trillion market valuation, making it the world's most valuable company. The tech giant's stock soared to $404, briefly propelling the company beyond the coveted $3 trillion mark and placing it in close competition with Apple for the title of the world's most valuable company. The growth of Microsoft's market value can be attributed to its stellar performance over the past year, with a 67% increase in value matching its 2009 performance. Investors are particularly enthused by Microsoft's prospects in AI, especially through its partnership with OpenAI Inc. AI-powered services are expected to drive significant growth in earnings and revenue. Microsoft's achievement is a testament to its continued success and innovation in the tech industry. The company has shown resilience and adaptability in the face of changing market conditions and has positioned itself as a leader in the AI space. As we wrap up this episode of The AI Factor, we invite you to join us again for another captivating journey of the news. If you enjoyed today's exploration, don't forget to follow us on your favorite podcast platform and subscribe to stay updated on future episodes. If you have thoughts, questions, or intriguing stories you'd like us to explore, feel free to reach out to us at podcast@aifactor.news. Remember, we're committed to providing unbiased perspectives. We will never pull you left or right. Our mission is to take you straight to the facts. Stay curious, stay informed, and always keep an eye on the ever-changing landscape of the news. Until next time, this is Noah Wave, signing off.